Okay, hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome back to another video. So I am so sorry that I've been away for so long, but besides skincare and beauty tips with chat, I have quite a few things going on, so sometimes they can get the best of me, but I am working on combating that issue. Anyways, today I'm here to show you different head wraps, or I should say hair ties, that you could do. You can use them like on a regular basis, so you could use them day to day, to go to work, just if you have to go to town to get some stuff, if you're going on a little trip, you can make some metal with them. So I have a few pieces of cloth. So this is my all-time favorite. A lot of you know this cloth because I love this African print, right? Sorry if you're hearing the noise in the background, it's my neighbor. Then we have this one here. Never seen me with this. I have this. This is from a Indian piece. I think you call it the sari. Not sure. Then we have this one here. So we have a lot of this. And we have just a plain black piece. We have this print here. We have another black piece. And we have a little Louis Vuitton piece, right? So we're gonna go from the simple ones to the, but we're gonna mix it up. So let's see. So first you can do a little tie. So not a lot of times my hair would be open out, so I would just wrap around the hair and I would do the style to fit however my hair is. But for this tutorial we're gonna be doing it with my hair neatly braided, right? So your hair does not have to be neat under this, it's all up to you. Now for this piece you could use it even if you have in braids, but we're just gonna do something right now, right? So this is gonna be a simple tie. Now you could pull it back so that you can see your edges, right? And you could just do a simple tie, and you could allow it to drop like this if you having hoops instead of these small earrings. Let me try that out. So I have hoops, but I don't have gold hoop, which would have shown this up much better than the silver hoops. But we're just gonna try this out for the sake of the video. So this is how it would look with the hoop. I'm gonna put in both sides, right? But this is how it would look with the hoop. And you can just do it like this, or you can try to bow. Excuse my hair. So you're gonna tuck this hair under here, and you can do a two-sided bow like this, and you just have it at the back here. So you can like mix and metal with it here to see how you'll have that look, or you can do a one-sided bow, I would call it, where just one side has the little sticky thing that I cannot find, right? So let me see, like this, right? So you're gonna fix yours neat and everything, but I'm just doing mine pretty fast, right? So you could still have this thrown over the shoulder. You can have it on both sides. You can have it on one side, or you could just have it flowing at the back. And this is something pretty slick, pretty simple, right? So you can have it all, you can have it back with the edges. That looks a little bit on the nice bougie side, right? So yes, you can try that out, right? So I'm going in with a wrap this time. So for this here, I have two pieces of cloth, right? Now I'm gonna show you, this wrap is a pretty basic wrap. I don't know the name of it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this other piece that we have, which is the smaller piece, and I'm just gonna ball it up, I should say, right? And we're gonna just rest this here, right? Then you're gonna take your longer piece. So normally I fold the edges of my stuff like this here, and you just have it from the back and this piece at the top is falling right? So you do it like this. You try to get the upper part of your ears because it looks better that way. So I'm just gonna push this back, and with this piece here you can tie it or you can just wrap it, right? I prefer to tie it, so you ensure that your little bulgy piece is at the back here. So you tie it like this, and what you're gonna do is push it back so that you can see your edges. If your edges aren't laid, then you can pull it down, no problem. And then what you're gonna do with this, so I kind of do mine's a little messy, so you're gonna pull this loosely, right? And you can twirl it a little bit if you don't like how that is looking, and just tuck it either under here or you can tuck it under here like this, which is more secure, right? And then we're gonna do the other side. So this piece here, you can tuck it in here, or again you can tuck it under here, which is more secure. So it all depends on what you're looking to accomplish, and you can just pull it back so you can see your edges. So again, you can rock this with your hoop, or you can do simple earring like this, right? And this is it. So just a little turn. This is the back side view. Not really sure how that's looking because I have my lighting is being obstructed by this plant. But anyways, so you're just gonna pull this back, and when you are doing this, you can actually pull your stuff a little tight. So the first tie that I did, you can actually pull that tight. I suffer from migraines. I can't have anything tight on my head. I can't have braids tight, head wraps tight. It's gonna kill me. So I do everything slack, and I just fix it all the damn time, right? So you can do that, right? For the other side, I'm just gonna switch the head wrap instead of using this. But also you can have something similar to this, but you can do it bigger. So let me just show you how you can do that now. Yes, my bad. So for this here, we're gonna use another piece of cloth to wrap this. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite piece of African cloth, and you are just gonna wrap this however you feel comfortable. Just ensure that when you're done, it looks something like circle, like a donut or whatever you want to call it. So this is it. This is what we were working with. She's just gonna put this at the top here, and again we are gonna fold this just so it looks neat, and then you're gonna pull it from the back. Ensure it covers the top of your ears because that looks much better. And I just tied it. This time we're gonna wrap it, so I'm gonna show you how you do the wrap, right? So you're gonna exit like this, right? And then you roll, and you can wrap this loosely. Now when you wrap loosely, it looks a bit bigger compared to if you pull it tight. So I'm gonna show you how it looks when you wrap it loosely, and I'm gonna show you how it is when you wrap it tightly. So then we're gonna wrap this as well, and this is a bit too loose, right? But anyways, so you just tuck this under. You can leave it like this, or you can pull it back, right? Just so you can show your edges. So this is what we have going on, a whole goddess mode, right? So again, you can do your hoops, or you can like spice it up a little bit. So I have this African piece here, so you can do that. You know, you just accessorize it. So I have a little choker. Yes, I am feeling myself today, right? So it also, the way your wrap looks also depends on how you accessorize it and the outfit that you're wearing. So we're just gonna block this. You see you have like this cute little touch to it, right? But that's all up to you. It could be a simple choke as well, so that doesn't matter. So I just showed you how we can do it loosely. Let me show you how you can have a tighter wrap, right? So again, you can either pull this or you can tie it. It's up to you, but you're just gonna do it tighter this time. And you can roll it or you can wrap it just as broad as it was. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna wrap this, and because you're pulling it tighter, it's gonna extend further. So you tuck it under here, and for this side we're gonna roll it, and then you can either put it up or you could put it under this roll. For me, I'm gonna do up, right? And you just roll your boat, you bring it back, and then you tuck it in, right? And then you just shape this out with your hands like this. So again, you can wear it down or you can wear it a little bit up just to showcase your edges, and you accessorize it however you feel comfortable, right? Good. Now the next thing we're gonna do, right? So we're going to remove this, simple so, right? And for the next wrap, we're gonna be using our black cloth. So I did this is more of a hair tie instead of a wrap, and I did this once and it looked pretty amazing. So with a dress shirt, this is gonna look pretty cool, but it all depends on, again, your outfit and how you'd like to accessorize it. So you're just gonna fold it, what I did here, and then you're just gonna pull this over. You're gonna get the ends of both sides, and you are just gonna put a tie. Ensure to cover the top of your ears because that just looks better, right? So you can pull it as tight as you would like, and then you tie it again, and then you just fix it up, and you can have it on your forehead, or once again you pull it back just to show some edges. Now when you pull it back, it's gonna start to slide off of your ears. Also, this is a stretchy material, so we can get what's going on here, and you just accessorize it so it looks pretty good with the hoop. Never did a drop earring, but this doesn't look bad at all. So yes, I have on a lot of gold, but I'm rocking a bunch of silver accessories. Kindly excuse me. So this looks pretty nice, actually. So this looks pretty good. So this could be worn on like a dinner setting. I'm not sure, but you know, you just decide based on your mood. So for this, you don't need anything much, just a nice piece of cloth that doesn't have rough edges. So yes. Now we're gonna go in with a knot style. So we're gonna be going in with a wrap this time. Now this wrap, I am guessing you guys know about it. So as I said earlier, this is also 2 pieces of cloth. So we have a small piece and we have a bigger piece, right? Now for this here, we're gonna do the bigger piece first, and this actually looks pretty good in the sun, right? So we're gonna pull this to the back, and then we are just gonna roll it and form it into like a donut, I should say. Now you can do it pretty small, or you can do it bigger if you would like, right? So because I want like a bigger look, I'm gonna use a bigger piece of cloth, like the one I just had wrapping my hair. So we're gonna fold this here in half, right? And you're just gonna wrap it, right? So we're just gonna wrap this. It's gonna come out a little bit, that's okay, right? So it's looking pretty big at the back. And now we're gonna use this piece. So we're just gonna fold this like we're doing all the way, And then for the back, we're gonna exit again. The back is like the front. You can either exit like this or you can tie it, right? So we're gonna exit, and then you're gonna make 2 ties. So 1, and then you secure it, and then you're gonna tuck it in, right? So you're gonna ensure this is nice and neat, and I don't think this is the case with me. And you're just gonna tuck it in. So for this style, you would like to ensure that the back of your hair is properly brushed in. So you're gonna take your time when you're doing it, you know, so it looks flawless. So you can pull this up a little more, or you can rock it back like this, right? It's better to have it up a little more, right? So for this style, ensure you brush up the back of your hair, because if the back of your hair is not neat, it is gonna show and it's gonna look terrible. So persons looking at you from the back, they're gonna see it and it's gonna look a bit, yeah, not so nice. So if you're like me, you pretty much don't care and you're fine with your natural hair and you don't care if it looks messy at the back, you go ahead, because that's what I do. But you know, if you want to have like a clean appearance to it, you could just brush up those babies and ensure they're neat. You don't have to pull it tight or whatever. You could just brush it up and have it looking, you know, a little nice, if that's what you choose. So that's one. So with that style, you can make it small or you can make it big like I did. That is all up to you. So we're gonna head over to the other style. So for this one, this is gonna be a tie as well, right? And we are gonna come from the back to the front, right? Like this. And what you can do, you can either take this down. So this is more of a, you know, just a covered look. You don't want anything fancy. And you could tie it to the side and have it on the side at the back like this. Or you could tie it to the center at the back where you don't have too much going on, like that. Or we could have a nice little bow, right? Oh, too big. So you can have a nice little bow. You can pull this out and you can wrap this back and you just tuck it under here, under the first tie. Ensure it looks neater than mine, right? And you can have your little bow right at the top of your head. You could turn this entire thing to get the bow at the back of your head. You just pull this back and you just fix the bow at the back of your head, or you can bring it up to get it at the side of your head, right? So pretty cool. You can have this side looking simple, or you can have our go-to, which would be the hoops, right? You can have our go-to and you just have something to look a little chic-ish, right? So we're getting down to the bottom of the bottom. Kindly ignore me. And then we have, something is in my eye, yeah. So now we have this piece, and you know, you could just have like a nice little Muslim looking thing. Now, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, I am not sure if persons who are not in the religion are allowed to do this. I do not want this to come over as a disrespect because it really isn't. But I'm just trying out stuff. So if it is, kindly let me know, and I will be sure to take down this video, edit it, remove this part, and then post it back. But up to this point, I don't see it as, I don't know whether it's a problem or not. But this is a pretty nice look, and it has the goat thing at the bottom, which goes with it. So we have one more wrap, and then we're gonna wrap everything up, right? So I did not use my favorite piece, and I have to put my baby in here. So for this piece, we're just gonna fold this bad girl, right? And then you are just going to pull this to the top like this, and then we're gonna have the twist, which is pretty well known. But you're gonna do the twist. You're gonna bring this back, tuck it under. This thing is playing games with me. You tuck it under, and then you just roll this in a little bit, and you tuck it under, right? So it covers the ears a little bit. You have a nice little roly-poly thingy at the toppy. And this has brought me to the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to try these out. So I do not know the names for these wraps, so anytime you need a little reminder, you could just revisit the video. Feel free to share this video to help a fellow female who may just want to do a pretty simple wrap just to go on the road to grab some stuff, you know, so you can look chic. A little bit of edges. This doesn't take long. Your edges will take like about a minute to do, depending on your hair type, that is. But it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. So you could get this and all of these looks done in about 5 minutes the most. If you want to use makeup, that's up to you. I do not use makeup. I just use mascara. I experiment with makeup sometimes. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for looking at this video. Feel free to share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel so that you guys could be a part of the skincare team with Shacks. Sorry that I've been away for so long. I'm finally back, and I plan on giving you guys 2 videos a week. So I love you, and goodbye.